Hello viewers, this is Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast for myself called The Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to preach a hard given this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will pertain to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will pertain to adult language if you're under 18. Now, if you're over 18, then you get to watch this audio podcast recording. So with this everything out of the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. So basically, we see Boruto and Kuraki hanging out with Energy and Shikadao. And Shikadao at that cane store they always go to, to buy packs and stuff for the Naruto card game and shit like that. So basically they were just hanging out. Turns out that Boruto and Kuraki are being watched by a guard. So basically, because of code, then just to make sure that they don't get, just in case they don't get sneak attacked by code, just in case code doesn't sneak up on them and try to attack them or and whatnot. So basically, let's know. So Shikadao. And Shikadao was talking about, he must be from the Century team. So basically, the Century team that worked the Chakra Century, the chakra century barrier and shit. So basically, that can sense people's chakra and tell who's not and tell right people what chakra who should or all the people's chakra they can tell right shit like that, blah blah blah. So basically, Karaki was thinking about was listening to the conversation about the chakra sensory barrier, and he was wondering, since he has, he is, he has been, the Osuki for a case. He still has, some Momosuki case. His body has, is a little altered by the Osuki vacation that gave to his curse marks that did to him. He came up with a brilliant plan. So anyway, later that night, He-Man was asleep. Boruto was downstairs. Playing the video game in the living room while his mom and dad, watched TV. So basically, Karaki, basically had was donated from old books, to be recycled outside. So basically, Karaki, basically told them that I'm going to throw these books away. I'll be right back. So basically, nothing strange there. The guard was outside, on top of a telephone pole, I believe, watching Naruto's house. So basically, he saw Karaki come outside and just basically did what he said he would do. And basically, when Karaki hopped over the wall to get back into the house, basically he hopped over the wall because Naruto's house has a wall outside. So anyway, he jumped into a bush for a minute and came out. Turns out that Karaki managed to make a shadow clone, and he was still hiding in the bushes, waiting for the right moment to make to put his plan in motion. So basically, the shadow clone version of Karaki was in the house on the toilet, and basically Boruto felt something was wrong. So basically, I believe that since Boruto is pretty much it's been, his genes has pretty much been altered by by the curse mark, just like like Kawaki is, he was able to sense that that Kawaki was using chakra and whatnot. So basically, Boruto was like was trying to like, what the hell you doing here? What the hell you doing, Kawaki? Like was trying to get some answers for Kawaki, but Kawaki was being vague, or basically Kawaki's shadow clone was being vague, while the real Kawaki is outside, using up his chakra to on his shadow clone. So basically, Boruto said that something's wrong here. That got his dad, but something's wrong here. Kawaki's acting strange. I don't feel like Kawaki is. I feel like this is not Karaki, it's just a shadow clone. So basically, Naruto went to go talk to the guard outside, and basically, like, the guard outside, it was to confirm that the person inside is Karaki. I can sense his chakra, so that is Karaki. So basically, Karaki is focusing on his chakra on his shadow clone, and basically, waiting for the right moment, and waiting for the right moment to lead the village, and basically, it won't be easily detected by the sensory barrier once he tries to lead the village. So basically, everything was working out. So basically, the Kawaki clone. The Kawaki clone finally opened up the bathroom door, and basically he went proof, and basically the real Kawaki managed to escape the village, and basically, trying to get, try to get Cold's attention. But turns out earlier that Ottawa told Shikamaru that I feel like Kawaki is going to do something stupid, to try to make sure that nobody try to make sure that the Kage doesn't get killed by Code, and basically Shikamaru was like, I would agree with you, but I feel like maybe that you must have put it in his head to do something stupid, to do something reckless. So basically, Shikamaru doesn't still trust Ottawa. He still believes that Ottawa is up to something big with Kawaki, and also playing still doesn't trust Ottawa, and he realized he's thinking that he's playing the game by using us and Kawaki and whatnot. So basically Kawaki made it outside the village, and basically even using her eye that can see everything. So basically tell Code that Kawaki's outside the village. So basically Code uses his ability to teleport outside the village, and also keep in touch with Eden to guide him where he's at and where Kawaki is at. So basically, Cole caught up with Kawaki, and basically, they got into a brief scuffle and whatnot. And they got into a brief scuffle. So anyway, meanwhile, Boruto. So basically, like Boruto can still see. Sense, so basically Boruto can still sense Kawaki's presence and whatnot somewhere outside the village. So basically he was trying to tell his dad that I want to go find Kawaki. I can help you find Kawaki. So basically Naruto was not. Thinks that's not a good idea, let you go out to find Kawaki while Code is might be waiting for this opportunity to not only to get you also Kawaki as well. So basically Naruto said no, and basically Boruto went out to go find Kawaki anyway. So basically after Kawaki outside the village, after the beach struggle, Kawaki went out, so basically tried to laser blast, Code, but and failed, and basically Code basically just started to beat him up a bit, and basically tell him that, Oh, so what is your reason for? Yeah, you pretty much, I was not gonna really attack the. I was not gonna like you. You made it too easy to me to get to you. So basically, what the hell is wrong with you? So basically, Crocky said that I know I came to bargain with you. So basically, you leave everybody. You leave the Hokage and Henry to this road, you get me. So basically, he was offering Code was so basically Coffee was offering himself to Code for leaving the don't tap the least village in the Hokage alone, and everybody who hugged down took down Jigen. And basically, Code made it clear that whoa, Coffee. I gotta, he started to laugh a bit, like, I gotta say, you truly have changed, but, but I'm gonna still take down Hokage and Henry for this, for taking down Jigen. So basically, once I get the chocolate fruit and whatnot, and so basically, once I get the chocolate fruit, everybody who helped out and take down chicken in the least village as well, it's all going to be dead. So basically, Cole made that clear. But Cole did, Cole. So basically, Cole didn't tell Clarky about eating and her brother David and whatnot, about the deal that he made with Eden for not killing Kawaki. So basically, Boruto did showed up on the scene, and basically, Eden was watching with her eye, with a powerful foresight eye, watching this whole thing go down. So basically, Boruto and Kawaki were arguing and whatnot, and Kawaki was saying that something's wrong with Jigen. So basically, Jigen. So basically, something's wrong with Code. I know Code. He will never give up the opportunity to kill me. So basically, something's wrong here. Something's wrong with Code. So basically, something's wrong with Code. Code always wanted the opportunity to kill me. So basically, he has the opportunity to kill me, but something is holding him back. I don't know what. So basically, Boruto is but still was pissed off that, that Kawaki was trying to sacrifice himself to make sure that nobody in the village, including his father, does not get killed by Code. So basically, Code was just watching, and Eden was watching and also listening to this conversation. So basically, Boruto punched Kawaki to the ground, and basically and that's when his karma activated, and Code was like, oh shit. And so basically, Boruto said the karma that Momoshiki gave Boruto, it activated. So basically, and basically, Kawaki is worried that that Boruto, every time that Boruto's karma activates, Momoshiki takes over. So basically, the episode ended with Kawaki, and Code and Eden watching Boruto's karma activate, and basically that's how the episode ended on this note. So anyway, this was a good episode. Anyway, signing off. What do you guys think? One.